Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming on to do a love reading for Aquarius. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, and it's a timeless love reading, so it's for you whenever you come across it. I hope you're all doing well. Just before we get going, there's a couple of announcements. So in the description box below, I've added some links to some Facebook groups. One of those groups being a beautiful soul who has two Facebook groups, and she does a live show every Sunday night at 8 p.m. So if you're interested in joining, you can get free spirit messages. She pulls you a card. It's quite a fun evening. So there's two links to her groups below, and then there's also a link to my Facebook group below as well. And that is called Free Spirits, and on there I do free tarot and oracle readings, some mediumship readings as well. And also my mum makes arts and crafts and jewellery, and she posts them on there. So if you're interested, take a look in the description box below, and let's get started. So thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, angels. What is the message for Aquarius in love, please? We'll get an overall card, an overall oracle card. Thank you. Oh, wow. We've got wishing. So, let's take a look. It's almost like you're feeling a little bit sad there. Maybe you've been daydreaming about love, whether you're in a connection or not. This is that daydreaming, hoping for things to be different, hoping for things to turn around maybe, hoping that you can close out a tough phase in your relationship is what I'm feeling. There's also ending any emotional periods during this time as well. So maybe you've been wishing for things to be different in your connection, hoping that things are going to turn a corner, hoping that you can close out a phase in your relationship. Maybe some of you fear it coming to an end. There's so many different messages from this card. But I really feel like it's been a vital part of your growth. And there's a real vulnerability as well. And also, I see this opening at the back there as an opportunity to not sit in this energy here and move towards that opening. It could almost be a bridge, actually. But to me, it looks like an opening, the opportunity to move forward and really pull yourself out of this sad energy, it seems. But let's see what messages we get from the tarot. So let's look in a little bit deeper into this and see what's going on for Aquarius in love, please. Please guide me and show me what Aquarius needs to know in love, please. Will deliver clear and accurate messages for their best and their highest good. Thank you. This deck's huge for my little hands. I do feel there's a need for more stability in your connection. That is something else I'm picking up. So, what do we have for Aquarius in love, please? Thank you. Oh my goodness. The Star. Wishing, hoping. Five of Pentacles. Oh, it's kind of clarifying what I was sensing in the beginning, what I was picking up from the beginning there. What else, please? We have the Tower card. We have the Queen of Swords. And we also have another one that's dropped out over here. And that's the Temperance card. So, I'm sensing quite a lot going on in your relationship. But again, it's the same energy as the overall Oracle card. The Star card is about wishing, hoping, really keeping the faith that this relationship can turn around, can heal certain aspects of it. But it takes the two of you moving forward together. Takes two, obviously. There's no point one moving and one staying stagnant. It's there's a real sense of your relationship just coming to a standstill, and it kind of seems like it's going along the same old. It's lost the passion, it's lost the fire, is what I'm really picking up as well. You may just be staying in this connection for material purposes. Maybe your finances are keeping you together, especially with the Five of Pentacles here. There's this energy of I see the same message from both of these cards. It's that I'm done. I don't know why I'm staying in this connection is really what I'm picking up. It's that defeated, like, I'm just going to sit here because I don't really know what to do anymore. But there could be this financial tie between the both of you. And again, there's the chance that in both the cards again as well, there's the chance here in this card for you to pick up the key, open the door, and make that change for yourself. And then there's also this clearing, which I was really being pulled to mention, that there's this clearing and you can get up off the floor here and choose to walk through and change things and turn things around. End whatever this is and change whatever this is by taking the key, opening the door, or making your move towards that opening there. There's a need to discern everything. And there's also a need to really get to the nitty-gritty of this connection. To really think logically. And I'm hearing it's time to go with the head now and not the heart. And I'm getting this real sense that it's pulled on your heartstrings for so long now that I really feel like your heart's closed up to this connection. And it's now about thinking logically, being strategic, planning. And I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but I really do see a relationship ending here for some of you. Because it's this, you know, to-ing and fro-ing, back and forth. It's this is a card of balance and healing, going with the flow. And it's a card of patience. But what I'm really picking up from this is that you've lost your patience. And there's almost this standoff energy, like you're not listening to anything anymore. You don't want to listen to anything anymore. It's that energy of knowing the truth, but just staying sat where you are. But what I'm really sensing here is changes, and most definitely with the Tower. This is that huge shift. It's that shift, it's that turning point too. It's like breaking point. I'm hearing breaking point. It's like this has got to go one way or the other way. I can't spit my words out. This has got to go one way or the other. We either come together, work on what's going wrong in the relationship and move forward and heal this, or we just cut our losses and go our separate ways. But either way, there's transformation here. So again, some of you could be really discerning this relationship at the moment and probably feeling like it's going to come to an end. And then others of you will be able to turn this around and heal it, especially with the Star card, the Temperance, and the energy from this card as well. It's just staying in that hopeful vibration, hoping that things will shift and change and head in the direction it's supposed to be headed in. Either way, there's a major shift in your connections, and there's going to be transformation, realizations, epiphanies, clarity. So let's see what else we get. What else does Aquarius need to know, please? So we have your energy with the Star. We have Earth energy with the Five of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have Aries energy with the Tower. We have the air signs, your signs, yourself, Libra and Gemini with the Queen of Swords. And we have Sagittarius energy with Temperance. Is there anything else Aquarius needs to know, please? Thank you. Thank you. We'll go one more shuffle, see if we've got anything else. One more. Thank you. Yeah, bottom of the deck, it's going to take a lot of strength to get through either one of these situations. It's going to take strength and it's going to take courage, because this relationship has to come to a balance now. Something has to be accomplished in this. So we have, we have the Eight of Cups, So again, exactly what I was sensing. Some of you will be walking away from this. We have the Justice card. We have the Page of Cups. And then we have, lastly, the Ace of Wands, sorry. And I've just seen 1515. Really being pulled to mention the fives in that. So definite changes. So yeah, exactly what I was sensing. Some of you may be walking away from this connection, but this could be walking away also from anything that isn't fulfilling you emotionally. So you could, as I said, you could really work, some of you may work on this connection, and you may find that you'll be able to walk away from certain emotional periods that basically you don't need to hold on to anymore. You can wipe the slate clean, and you can both head towards this new beginning. You see the sun rising up there in the background, the waters, real calm. So you'll be moving to a much more smoother phase in your connection. And it's really making me pull in the Temperance card here. It's that flow. It's that beautiful ebb and flow. It's the balance of the emotions. It's starting afresh in this connection with that lovely flow and a nice, balanced, calm energy, especially with your emotions. Others of you, I do see you walking away from this and moving to a much more calmer time, the same message. Things will be more peaceful, more tranquil, more balanced. And then we have the Justice card. So this is really saying to you that a decision needs to be made. With the Tower card, a card of divine intervention. It's kind of at that breaking point, which is what I said, something's got to give. It's that breaking point, it's either got to go one way or the other. And I think that you already sense this, you know. You probably know, deep down that it has to go one way or the other. So here is that judgment call. This is that making that decision. But the decision you make, whether it's to walk away or stay and work on this connection, this is saying that it's going to be balanced in whichever decision you make. There's going to be a balance between the two of you in either situation, and everyone will be treated fairly. It's a card of truth. So this is really where you can lay all your cards on the table and really talk about your connection. And this is that breaking point. This is when you will then both be able to decide whether this is going to end or if you're going to move forward and work on this connection. So again, you may cut this out, or you may move forward and just regain that balance. It's you may find that you're more supportive towards each other because you're able to lay everything on the table and really discuss everything. Two cards of truth. So in either situation, the truth is going to be told. We have a new moon on Friday. So that's a real chance to really reflect on everything. A very good time to make your decision, because with the new moon energies, this takes you into that new fresh start, that clean slate, which is what you're needing here. And then you can, those of you that will be walking away can really focus upon yourself. And again, healing and balancing all your emotions so they're nicely ebbing and flowing, and you're able to really listen to that inner you. This is connecting again with your intuition, I want to say as well. Why do I want to say that? Oh, thank you. Because you've been ignoring your intuition in this connection. I think what I'm also hearing is that you've kind of just come to this standstill, and everything that you've been feeling or sensing, you've just kind of been switching off, or you're not able to acknowledge it, especially when you're in this fed up kind of lost all faith in the connection. So it's really time to step back into that heart center. You know, he's looking up there. He's looking for signs. You may work with spirit. This is a very psychic card, and I can feel my crown chakra tingling. So I do sense a lot of you do work with spirit, and you have a lot of downloads coming in. So, you know, you may even be, definitely actually, you are being guided by your spirit team with the Tower card here. That's divine intervention for sure. And they're probably dropping in messages in your crown chakra, working with you through your intuition. You know, you may be clairsentient and you're feeling that. This is a card of messages, and I really, really do think that, you know, even if you're not, even if you don't receive messages from spirit through your crown chakra or through psychic visions, we all have intuition, and I'm hearing a lot of you have been ignoring it. So it's time to speak your truth now. Really, really speak upon what it is that you want from this connection if you want to make it work, and really air your differences. Air your differences, yeah. I'm hearing that. Air your differences. And decide whether you want to walk away or stay in this connection. And then the Ace of Wands heads you towards that opportunity for that change. That change that you need if you're going to stay in this connection, or that change if you're going to go it alone and walk away. Either way, this is a card, and all you can see in this image is just such peace. It's stillness, it's peace, it's just, it's clarity of the mind, and that's exactly what you need. Being an air sign, you can, maybe some of you have been overthinking at this time. Being a fixed sign, you will have that persistent personality. You will stick at something. You've got that tenacity like Cancerians, you know, even a little stubbornness I'm hearing as well. But this is just an image of just tranquility and peace and just stillness. And that is really what you need. It's a card of action. It's a card of inspiration, initiation. So this really kickstarts you into a new beginning. This could be on your own, whatever you choose for yourself, but this could also lead you to a new passionate connection. Could be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, any sign. But either way, Whatever you choose to do in this connection, it's going to be healing. It's a shift that's needed, the transformation that you need right now. It's that opportunity to walk through that brand new door. It's also an opportunity of being able to speak your truth. And it's one of quite a major decision with all the major arcanas we've got down here. This is quite a shift for you in love, Aquarius. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. Wow. 5 with the strength on the bottom. So 5 out of 9 cards. Yeah, this is definitely a huge shift for you. Yeah, and underneath there we've got the 5 of Swords. So really trying to move you away from that, you know, that, I want to say, frustration and just mental conflict. It's almost like you've just got, oh, there's just so much going on in your head. Again, number 5, a card of change. So much change. And then underneath there, you've got the 2 of Wands, which is you there, sat there, looking upon your decisions, looking upon your relationship, probably thinking, you know, what do I do? You may have been looking outside for answers because you just can't, in this vibration of lack and frustration and that phase where you've had enough. It's hard to make a decision with everything going on in your head. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, this is that shift, that change, that new start, an opportunity to really move towards more stability, more structure in your life. And it's that card of having everything that you need to be able to start afresh. It's a card of growth. It's got soil and plant coming out of his hand there. It is all about your growth. And that is what I was picking up from the card there. So whatever decision you make, Aquarius, will be the right one for you. Especially being divinely guided with the Tower card, which I am sensing a lot there. And also with this card confirming it. This is insights, realizations, visions, intuition. Those downloads in your crown chakra. And it's about your inner knowing as well. You know, you have that inner knowing. So let's get an oracle card to close out your reading. We'll have this deck. And let's see what final messages Spirit has for you. And the angels. Thank you so much for your love, your guidance, and your wisdom. Any last messages for Aquarius, please? Okay, we've got 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Watching the clouds. Lie back, rest and relax. And then we have protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Yeah, definitely. your spirit team with these 2 cards, and you are divinely guided by your spirit team and also the angels. You may work with the angels. I work with the angels. They are a beautiful energy. And from this card, I'm just really being made aware of the sword. So again, it's all coming back to the Queen of Swords, the Justice card, you know, being true to you, speaking your truth, really, really voicing what it is that you want from this connection if you want to stay, and even voicing and clearing the air if you're going to walk away as well. Whatever decision you make, your angels and your spirit team will be guiding you along the way, and they will always lead you to your highest good. And then straight away, I'm just being made aware of the water there in the background. Again, it's linking to the water is just so calm in all of these cards. Let me just show you. I love it. If you see in the background of all of these calm waters, and straight away I'm being led to this calm water in the background. So again, either decision you make, it's going to balance everything out for you emotionally, and it's just going to move you to a much more tranquil, peaceful time where you can, lay back, rest and relax, because everything's been put out there, everything's been laid on the table. You've spoken your truth, you've aired your differences, and that's when you really reach that point of growth on your soul's journey. You know, sometimes we have to experience quite heartbreaking, difficult situations in life, and that only helps our evolution, our growth on our soul's path. So that's your message, Aquarius. I hope you found some clarity and some guidance.